Hey everybody, it's Marcy. Welcome friends and family. This is going to be an exciting recipe. I love to share this with you. It's one of our favorites and it's a Greek feta dip. It is super easy to make and it is delicious. So stick around while we go over the ingredients and we get this put together. It gets put together in no time. So I'm just going to go over the ingredients real quick. You want a nice block of feta. Get a really good block of feta. Don't get the dried, crumbly stuff at the store. Make sure you invest in some good feta. This happens to be sheep's milk feta from Trader Joe's. I have some peppers here. These are little Peruvian, I say that 5 times, Peruvian peppers. And with peppers, you want something acidic because we're going to be putting a lot of rich ingredients in this, and you want the acid to kind of counteract. You can also do peppercini, papadou peppers, any peppers you have, in the can or the jar. This is a little bit of avocado oil. We have some Kalamata olives. We have some Cavender's Greek all-purpose seasoning, which I have probably a tablespoon in there. And this is sweet paprika, and I threw in some red pepper flakes because I like this kind of spicy. If you don't like it super spicy, adjust to your taste. You want a couple cloves of garlic smashed up. I just put it through one of those garlic presses. And a bunch of scallions and some butter. So what we're going to do literally is just put all this together. I took the feta and just cut it up into chunks, and I put some cracked black pepper on here. I'm not going to put any salt because between the Greek seasoning and the Kalamata olives, you're going to have quite a bit of salt. So after it comes out of the oven and you taste it, if you want it saltier, you can certainly add more salt. So what we're going to do is we're going to add butter to this. If it'll come off my spoon. I am filming this one-handed, so I may come back and do this and come back to you. And then we'll add the rest of the ingredients. By the way, this is a couple of tablespoons of butter, and the butter is also salted, which is another reason why I'm cautioning you on the salt. But literally, this is so easy you can put it together with one hand, which is what I'm going to do. So now we're going to put our onions. Actually, let's do our garlic first. You just want to sprinkle it all around. You're going to mix this up a little bit with your spoon. Add your shallots. This is a baked dip, so it's going to be hot and bubbly, and we're going to serve this with warm French bread. It's going to be delicious. Sprinkle on your seasoning, your Greek seasoning. Sprinkle on your paprika and your cayenne pepper. I mean, not your cayenne pepper, your paprika and your little pepperoncinis. I think if you put cayenne pepper, you better be careful. You might blast your taste buds into another universe. And then you want to put all your beautiful Kalamata olives. And don't be stingy. And then these are so cute. I found these at the store. Aren't they cute? My hands are clean, by the way. Make sure your hands are clean. Little safety tip, don't get anybody sick. And I just thought they were cute. A lot of times I do peppercini, but I didn't have any. And then this is avocado oil. You can certainly use olive oil. I like the butteriness of the avocado oil. I just think it adds a nice flavor. It's still kind of buttery. All right. So now we're just going to mush this up a little. And everything, all the scallions, the shallots, everything is going to get bubbly. You're going to smell it in the oven way before it's done. When you can start smelling the garlic and everything and it's bubbly, you don't want to burn it, obviously. I have the oven on 400. And I would say put this on for maybe 10 minutes. Keep an eye on it. Everybody's, oven is different. But you'll smell it and you'll know it's done. And then you can take a look and see. Again, I wish I had smell-o-vision because it smells amazing. But I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven, and then we'll see what it looks like once it's finished. Here's a close-up of what I'm talking about. Doesn't that look delicious? It smells really good. It's not even cooked yet. A little safety tip. I have this dish on a tray with some parchment paper, just so if anything bubbles over, it doesn't mess up the oven. So easier cleanup, and also easier to take out of the oven, because this plate in particular is great, but it gets really, really hot, and I don't want to burn myself. So it's going to go in the oven, and we'll check on it in about 10 minutes. I'm coming to see what the puppies are doing, because surprisingly, they're not in the kitchen, and when they hear food and they smell food, they're usually in there. What you doing, Chach? You sleeping, baby? Ginger? Hello? Hello? You not interested in Feta Dip? That's not for you? You taking good naps? Okay, well, it's not a squirrel, and it's not, I can't say the word, but if I say C-H-I-C-K-E-N, they go bananas. But that's not what we're making. See you later. Okay, everybody, it's been about 10 minutes, and as you can see, you've got some browning going on with the cheese, but it's not bubbling yet. This has been about 10 minutes. I'm going to let it go for another 5 minutes, and then we'll check it again. I mean, do I have to even say anything? Look at that bubbling away. And it smells insane in my house. It smells so good. Oh, okay, this is about done. I mean, if you want your peppers more charred, you can certainly leave it in for a little longer, but this is to my liking. So I'm going to pull it out. Obviously, you want to let it sit for a little bit because it's way too hot to eat. And we'll talk about what to compare it with and how to eat it here in a second. Okay, everybody, the dip's done. Check it out. I wish you could smell it. It smells amazing. And how I recommend you eat this is get one of these baguettes from your store that's pre-baked that you have to finish in your oven. And we just baked this one, so we're going to eat it with the dip. But that is delicious. Any bread will work. You could do crackers, but already baked French bread, fresh from the oven, is to die for with this dip. I will caution you, this is addictive, and if you're going to have a romantic evening, your breath is going to be stonky. So, make sure your partner is eating it with you, otherwise eat this alone. And I would recommend some red wine or a nice cocktail, like a dirty martini, with your bread and your Greek dip. Until next time, stay safe. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. I'd love to have you. I will have more videos coming up on cooking. I'm going to be doing some finished jewelry updates on the unboxings that I showed previously, as well as art journaling. Kisses and hugs.